Top Med Talk.
Hello, I'm Joff Lacey and welcome to Top Med Talk and our special series of podcasts from the International Fluid Academy Day, or IFAD, here in Amsterdam. As always, IFAD poses to deliver a fantastic agenda covering all manner of topics related to fluid management, from key physiological principles to the latest updates on fluid resuscitation and hemodynamic therapy, and all delivered by the world experts in this field. I'm joined today by Editor-in-Chief, Professor Monty Mythen, and another Top Med Talk faculty, Henry Howe, but also by Professor Manu Malbrain, an intensivist from Brussells, who is one of the founders of IFAD. So welcome to all of you. Thanks for joining.
Morning.
Manu, if you could start just by giving us a little bit on the background to IFAD and also its progression to being such a success.
Well, it's a funny story, really, because it started in 2011, so we are at the 7th edition now, and it started from the Medical Pharmaceutical Committee in my hospital at that time, which was in Antwerp, where we decided before the big fluid trials for balanced solutions. So it was volulite and plasmolite. And we wanted to spread this message to the doctors in the hospital that from then on they should no more be able to use saline, but they need to use balanced solutions, but also the starches. So we wanted to invite one or two speakers to spread this message to the doctors of the hospital. We have around 600 doctors, so we were planning to have a good transmission of this new information. So I think we invited Monty Mythen at that meeting, together with other key eminent speakers in the fluid field.
Proper eminent speakers.
Yeah, proper ones. And we easily ended up with 4, 5, 6, and we had one afternoon. Then we said, let's make it a full day. So we made a full day program in 2011, and we said, well, let's open this for free, so people could register for free within the foam spirit. I think foam wasn't
a formal thing
at that time. Yes.
Yeah.
So
and foam is
free, open access medical education. So started officially by Mike Cadogan with Live in the Fast Lane blog site. So during that meeting, we had 250 doctors and we had 100 nurses and doctors coming from all over the world. So what basically started as a practical joke from the Medical Pharmaceutical Committee, we had a meeting and then we had to find a name. So together with Niels van Regenmortel, the co-chair, we were thinking about Fluid Story, Fluid Day, and then we said international makes it more legitimate.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then we came up with International Fluid Academy. Because if you look up academy, it's even more prestigious than the university.
Yeah.
So people think that they're coming to a scientific academy, which we had to deliver. And over the years, the meeting has grown from 1 day to 2 days to 3 days with workshops. And since 2015, we included the social media faculty as well, which has expanded. And at the last meeting, they realized to get about 34 million Twitter impressions. I don't know what it means.
34 million?
Yes.
This is from last year's?
It's from last year.
So your target this year has got to exceed that then?
The sky is the limit. But the statistics until now, I think we're around 8 to 9 million so far.
And Monty, you're a regular returner to IFAD. Yeah. What is it that particularly attracts you, keeps kind of drawing you back?
Well, I'm a fluid geek. So, along with Manu and multiple other people, I'm very interested in fluid administration, intravenous fluids, and everything that goes with it. I think it's one of the commonest clinical interventions. Everybody does it. It would appear that a lot of people aren't doing it very well, and it appears as though we can save a lot of lives with good fluid management, but we can also hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
So this is, I think, is really become the place where you hear the cutting-edge discussions about where we're going with fluid management. So what everyone else will be hearing about in a few years' time, you'll hear here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Henry, as a medical student, this is your first trip to IFAD. Tell us your thoughts. What are you excited about? What are your impressions so far in this great city as well?
Oh, it's a lovely city, and I'm really excited about the meeting. Fluids, as Monty was saying, is so important. Everyone prescribes fluids, and understanding that it should be prescribed like any other drugs, and understanding both the therapeutic effect and the harmful effect is very important to practice.
That's good to hear a medical student having that perspective already, so that's great. And what are you most looking forward to for this upcoming sessions today, Monty? Anything in particular that's...
Well, I mean, there's a few bold titles, like everything you need to know about fluid physiology in
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Henry, you've got to make that one.
Absolutely, yes.
Is that going out live stream as well? Can everyone around the world listen to that?
So it's innovation.
Yeah.
IFAD is about innovation. So we have about 330 delegates who will be physically present in person here in Amsterdam. But last week we launched a call via the website to follow the meeting as a free live stream webinar. And in 5 days we had 1,200 delegates from all over the world.
Wow. So if people listening want to listen into that, how can they do that?
They just go to the homepage of the Fluid Academy, and on the homepage, the live stream will be there. And then you can scroll down on the homepage to the first blog article, which has the full program of the day with the live stream as well on that page.
And is that fluidacademy.org?
Fluidacademy.org.
Brilliant.
And after that, if people are a bit slow to catch up, people waking up in America later on today?
Each presentation will be made as a separate MP4 and will be posted on Vimeo and then will be accessible through the website.
Because those of you who haven't logged on and looked at it this morning, we've got everything you need to know about fluid physiology with Robert Hahn, probably the legend in that space. Mm-hmm. From Frank Starling to Guyton Hall, from Xavier Monet, another legend. Understanding edema formation from
Pietro Cairone.
Yeah, there we go. And then ultimately, where does the albumin go from another absolute legend, the wonderful Luciano Gattinoni?
That's quite a cast list, isn't it?
It is. That is. So we're looking forward to that. So we ought to get up there and get in there.
We should. I think we're running out of time. The first session's about to start.
I've got to go and check my slides. I'm speaking there. I've got to go and take 30 of them out.
Yeah, exactly.
15 minutes.
Strict time limit.
5 minutes, yeah.
You know that the Top Med Talk team, your task is to take people off the stage. You're aware.
Yeah, cool.
We do now. Manu, Monty, Henry, thanks for joining. Okay, we're going to get the first session. Thanks for listening. Make sure you listen into more of these podcasts either via the Fluid Academy website or www.topmedtalk.com. But for now, that's all. Thank you.
Top Med Talk.